minutes of Q&A, so go right ahead.
All right, terrific, guys. Hi, I'm Sky Kurtz, and I'm here to present to you Pure Harvest Smart Farms, a technology-enabled agribusiness here in Dubai, serving the Middle East. In the Middle East, we import over 80% of our fresh produce, and this is driven largely by the climate, and we abuse our water resources as well. We have a solution to this, which is deploying a large-scale, high-tech, climate-controlled greenhouse that enables you to produce year-round, locally grown produce, displacing these imports at a lower cost and serving the retailers directly, disintermediating the distributors who add a lot of cost to the system. We have secured about 70% of the retail demand in the country, and including retail giants like Carrefour and Giant. And there are proven analogs to this business around the world. Legaga, which was backed by Sequoia Capital in China and exited on the NASDAQ, Gotham Greens in New York, Bright Farms backed by Catalyst in the United States, and Backyard Farms backed by Devonshire Asset Management, which sold recently to a Canadian company. It's no secret the food market is big. It's an over $3.5 billion market in the GCC, and as you can see, it's dominated by the retail channel, which is what we're targeting first. I mentioned the solution is proven in extreme climates around the world, places like Arizona, Texas, northern Mexico, and freezing climates as well, like Russia, Finland, and Norway. And on the business model being proven, here's a longer list below, but you can see Tier 1 investors are backing this thesis, including Sequoia, Spark Capital, KKR, Catalyst, and Fidelity. I think we've put a team together that can exploit this huge opportunity. I spent my career in technology, private equity, went to Stanford Business School, and then ran a business in the region. Robert, who's obviously my business partner, worked in clean tech consulting and identified the idea and did the early research. Mahmoud Adi works for a sovereign wealth fund in technology and was a Stanford MBA. And Peter is an owner-operator of one of these greenhouses and a world-leading advanced hydroponics consultant, including the public players in the space. Advisors, we have a guy who advises the most successful startup in the region. David Scott is an extension of the government here, heading economic and energy policy. And Janelle runs a $3 billion consumer packaged goods business within Hinkle and is really a brand strategist and one of the best in the world. We're going to start by proving it out at a small scale, and then we'll add capacity, diversify our crop and technology, including in greens and microgreens. And then we can also, there's a huge thesis to export to places like Russia that want food security, and then ultimately sell the business. Agribusinesses in this region are public, many of them, and have very high valuations. We have some strong investors on board, including the Mohammed bin Rashid Innovation Fund, an extension of the government. Our technology partner, the greenhouse builder, has invested 20% of the round, which hugely de-risks the project. And then many other parties that represent Mubadala, for instance, a sovereign wealth fund here in technology, Abraj Capital, a major private equity fund in the region, the greenhouse builder, or greenhouse expert himself. We have guys, Joseph Schmidhuber is the Deputy Director of the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, James Finnegan, a SoFi co-founder and angel investor, and a number of other parties that are credible investors. Our ask, we are raising $3 million at a $4 million pre-money, but for those who come in the next 10 days, we're offering a 15% discount, so a $3.4 million valuation to buy in. We expect to close the round in October to build the first one, which is a 0.76 hectare, 450 metric ton commercial scale proof of concept. After that, we intend to scale as quickly as we can. With that, it's an opportunity to invest in a tech-enabled agribusiness in the region, a stable US dollar exposure for your investment, and really it's a proven technology, so it's really private equity risk with venture capital returns.